We'll be out at Beanie's. We'll be starting dive ops. We'll be running off the dive channel.
Okay, is Stillwater going to take that, or are you?
If Stillwater's already got it, they can have it. Stillwater, be advised, the jumper's now around the middle of the bridge.
Hey guys, thanks for being here. We have a homicide in St. Paul, gunshot victim. We're going to that location now on the 94 bridge between it would be Lakeland, Minnesota, from Wisconsin to Minnesota. A suicide person up on the bridge. We have got Minnesota State Patrol helicopter. We got 2 different dive teams out there. So we're going to head to the homicide first. This is the second shooting in St. Paul here just in the last, they happened within a couple minutes apart. I wasn't planning on going live tonight. But it's gotten a little bit busy, guys. It's gotten a little bit busy. Here, let me wipe the lens for you. It's a little, hopefully that looks a little bit better.
We're gonna take dive ops.
So they got on the St. Croix River out here.
I can take dive ops. We're at Beanie's. We'll be switching to the dive channel. I'm just gonna say let's go to the dive channel for dive ops. South side of the bridge. Location of our person right now is about 17 feet. Do not have a water temp at the moment.
So we got a lot of stuff going on right now, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for jumping in.
Can I have you move the truck up to me? And we're going to start walking a little bit farther up here.
Copy that. We'll move on towards you.
We're going to get a dedicated line set up here to St. Paul.
These, trooper cars and walk in front of them. If any point you need to leave, please let me know. We appreciate the help.
Copy that.
So this is, I don't know the number of homicide for St. Paul this is, but we'll get the press release here in a little bit. And I'll post that up here in the description of this video after it renders. So they switched over to a dive channel, I think Washington County.
Sure. Search back on that.
Oh, hi AJ. Thanks for being here and reporting me to Bob. Bob already knows that I'm out here doing this. So report away. Bob doesn't own any rights. He's government and all his stuff is public. So I could actually restream all of his streams on my channel because it's government. Anyone could. It's not Bob's channel. It's Ramsey County Sheriff's channel. Including the picture that I use is public. The reason I do it is because obviously I know that there's viewers.
On the blue small passenger car list, please give in of Henry Edwards, 327
Hold on.
to
State patrol. So the reason I do it is because obviously there's people out here that like to see what's going on and actually like this. So because I can provide more of this content to people that want to see it. Also with, you know, it's going to draw more people in to watch it. And if this is what you guys want to watch, you can watch it. You also have the power to turn it off as well. But we're coming up here to the scene of the latest homicide of St. Paul. Again, there's shots fired calls within about 20 minutes or and so when this one came out, I decided to come out and go live. So they have family members here. They haven't been able to notify family of they haven't been able to notify next of kin on this, so I'll find somewhere to. Try and jump around to the other side because they're way down the other side of the street.
Open that welfare check. If we put a phone number in the phone comments, just try to ping that phone.
And then while we're looking at that, I'm gonna try and locate where this jumper is on the bridge, and then we're gonna head out there to see what we can see. For the jumper on 94. They got some lanes shut down. There's some lanes open. Last I could see. Southeast Metro Fire on Twitter again. If you guys aren't subscribed to him on Twitter, definitely subscribe to Southeast Metro Fire News on Twitter and YouTube. Great content, great information. Yeah, JJ, I feel it's just horrible.
I want to confirm that these two plates are in the call. First one, Hotel Alpha Alpha 105. Second
All right, this is the street. Streets are super weird in here, guys. Minneapolis is way easier to navigate. Hey, watchdog. So we're definitely, I do see the tape, so. So it looks, wow, the view on the camera is a lot better than I'm not gonna get out. So this is a homicide scene. If you guys, we're so close to getting Watchdog Visual News up to 1,000 subs, guys. I'm gonna I'm not gonna take you guys live up there. 49 away, yeah. 49, so only 49 more people over on Watchdog. If you guys are new and can go subscribe. All right, I'm gonna get some shots on this phone, and then I'm gonna jump back in the truck, guys. Okay, so a vehicle has a bullet hole in the driver's side door. So there's multiple struck vehicles out here. I think there's a struck house, struck vehicles, and one DOA. I will give you the intersection right here in a second, guys. That's a good question. I'm sorry I didn't give you the location. We are going to be at Maryland Avenue West and Cumberland Street area. So, yeah, another sad day in St. Paul.
Metro 67 car for 21 I hit run. 65.
Turn off your lights, I turn off mine. That's how it works.
5115. Traffic.
5115.
Dale County B-Boy. Frank George William. 022. Hey, Tool with me. Hell, what's 512? Squad 78 Tango and data.
378 Tango, go ahead.
Can I get text by long number? I have 2 right now. Hotel 138043 409 712. The second one is Mike 143 133 882 408.
Copy, standby.
Japanese 22 percent. 320. 320. Yeah, 325. Tango, flare, UFO. Go ahead. No clarity at 24. 24. Hey Eric, it's Chris. I gave you a call. You know where to stop. I don't know if you want to call me back real quick. Yeah, yes, okay. South Dakota portion plate, Paul Roberts, are the first 2 letters, 38286.
Intersection 126.
On my way.
Mom and her boyfriend are currently arguing that the boyfriend broke out a window. Yeah, we go for it. At 340 Cedar for an alarm. Going by staff, so they have a movement sensor alarm going off in the stairwell.
536 Tango. Clear advise that we're going up.
So at 325 Tango. Good. And he's glad to assist on a domestic 1965 Wilson, apartment 308. Said physically fighting with husband. 325 Tango, you're good. Sorry, can you take us off that? We're gonna be assisting 320 on a call. Copy that. Is there any squad that can break for the domestic? Copy, thank you. Gabby.
327.
Gabby, what's reach up? 327.
327, I'm going to be clear of the crash report. I will go.
622 286 to 4. Three 5. 385.
Case number, please.
Case number 054302 and 054302.
Mercy, thank you.
Welcome to 23 minutes. Perfect. I got 3 with the 4, and I'm just looking for that guy. Thank you. White male, 41, 5'4", wearing a gray shirt with pants.
Copy, thanks.
At 2301.
Can you advise if parties are separated?
Sorry, it's 385. Can you run a party by long number through the George 297 033 407 518?
I'm not.
10-7.
79 202.
clear, advised with squad 120, and we can take the one Hampshire.
Right, I'm at Compton Archway. Person's going to be a Levi light male, 35 years old, 5'8", average height, wearing white shirt, blue pants. There are domestic standings that underage children.
Roger, for second copy.
Most largest. Okay. Copy 2303.
115 Tango, we're setting Thomas here. We'll go with 124 Tango.
Copy 120, stay clear. Today, thank you. One 6-9.
That's up.
Good night, 30. Was requesting someone removed. They disconnected on the callback. They get that the subject didn't live at the address. 2304. Metro. 692. 10-7. Have a good night. Have a good night. 205.
You can clear this one to a cancel 120. We're on scene in the DOC.
Copy 120. You can stay clear. Hey, thank you. That's 305.
White Bear, Montana. This Floyd John Victor 434.
Copy White Bear, Montana, 2305.
All right, guys, actually went really well. Officers are super cool. So apparently what happened is family members were driving over here and rushing the barricade, or rushing the officers up there. So there's a car on the other side of the squad, but they're on like super high alert because of that.
Play, no follower. 3 northbound 35 from 97. Go to the White Buick sedan. Edward Mary King 265. Over the lane line, not using the blinker, unable to maintain speed, over the fog line. 23.
And then apparently they yeah, so that was but I met a couple of the officers that work west and central and stuff like that, so they didn't recognize my truck at first.
24 by Metro. 24, huh? No, thanks. 24. Three on the Metro. Good. So you put me on stop with Forest Lake, South 35, just off the Broadway. They got one in Costa Rica.
All right, so Hopkins, St. Louis Park officers had a brief pursuit of a suspect who was wanted at gunpointing incident. Officers out with the vehicle. One is in custody.
1336 Mississippi on a crime damage.
Officers are searching for one other who may have fled on foot.
6 copy.
2308.
So we got a lot of stuff going on. Let's see, what else do we got going on? We got the jumper still at the 94 bridge. Carjacking at gunpoint in Minneapolis. With an assault. Several suspects ran from the car. Let's see, what else do we got going on?
16 Tango, we'll go. You can make us primary.
So this was a call where 2 people were shot. This is going to be the 400 block of Maryland. Let's see, what else do we got tonight going on? I'm just clearing stuff out right now. Burnsville officers are investigating after a male fled from a vehicle turned out to be stolen near Taco Bell off of Nicollet Avenue. Got into a pickup truck, drove through the lawn, last seen north on Best Western on foot. So we got I don't know. What do you guys want to go to?
Is there a party show business anymore?
I actually have to turn off some of these channels that I'm monitoring because it's so busy I will get overwhelmed. I'm going to turn off State Patrol because I'll go to LTAC if they pursue. I'll leave St. Paul. I'll leave Ramsey County. Okay. Go to the closest. There's nothing close. They're all about the same. If we go to the jumper's not going to be... It's an interstate bridge, so there's not a whole lot to be able to see over there. Why do I go live on the days that Bob goes live? Bob's not live right now. Bob was live earlier today. Maryland and Western, bunch of cops and fire engines. Yeah, the jumper thing is sad. I think just telling you about it, I think, is good enough. I mean, there is some MnDOT camera footage of it.
The female is going to be going east on Hawthorne from Westminster. I'm going to talk to her.
Gabby, sending make contact with the suspect. Hawthorne, Westminster.
Hawthorne and Westminster.
Here's a map of Westminster Street and Hawthorne.
211 Takeoff negative, case number, please.
All right. You want to go to that? I don't know. Let's go to that one. Yeah, we'll skip the jumper.
For takeoff.
Foxtrot Mike, 736.
Proceed, 7.
All right, how's everyone doing tonight? It's Thursday night, and it's pretty busy.
Briefly.
Change of location 635 Iowa.
There's a bunch of West guys out here I talked to, so they're actually really cool. And to be honest with you guys, I don't have many negative interactions with St. Paul PD. They're actually really good. There's just like one that likes to play the spotlight game, and actually a lot of them talk, say how bad it is. So, and not all of them do that. Looks like we got Pamela, Tabby.
They're asking for an ambulance at 95 and 94. We're going to head up there.
95 and 94.
Receive.
It's on the TAC channel, so look like LTAC 1. Hey, from Canada. Thanks, Tim, for jumping in here. Jason from Minneapolis, thanks for being here too. Stone gun. News Now Yukon. Twin City Citizen. Yeah, you're out your way in Stillwater. That's where that jumper is. Which I got to message you, or you message me too, News Now Twin Cities, so we can arrange a time if you still plan on coming out tomorrow. I can pick you up somewhere out here.
Dive ops to G5.
That's a MTAC, Metro TAC channel.
Valley G5, ambulance 1.
Go for G5.
Cancel dive ops, and do we have a specific location? We're just coming up to 90 ambulance.
Be at the bottom of the off ramp.
Copy. Can we secure dive teams?
Yep, I was just trying to get a hold of it.
So it looks like they're calling off the dive team right now. That may be a good thing or a bad thing, we don't know yet. So typically they don't call dive teams out. Dive teams are recovery, not a rescue. About 99% of the time.
Hudson C3 to Hudson Boat 2 on ops. Go ahead. If you copy traffic, subject has moved into land on the Minnesota side. You guys can return.
Okay.
Both copies returned.
So I guess they're on the Minnesota side, not the...
3 Valley G5 on ops.
So...
G5.
If you're aware, subject is moved to land. We're moving our boat back to Lakefront Park. We're discontinuing operations on the ops channel.
All right, so the suspect's on land. The suspect is on land, so it's no longer a jumping incident.
Dakota County dispatch to us on Chief 3.
Chief, go ahead, dispatch.
We have electronic breakdown patch.
Or you can break down the patch and thank them for their assistance.
Dakota dispatch cleared out channel at 2318.
So they were patched with Wisconsin.
Letter fireboat to Chief 5.
Go ahead.
I don't know if you guys heard, but we can break it all down and head home.
We'll shorter, we'll conference for head back to meeting.
For your service tonight.
So they're clearing a bunch of cars, which is always a good thing. So the jumper situation sounds like ended, yeah. Well, not necessarily suspect. Wait, what's that call?
Oscar Kilo. First was Levi, Levi. I apologize. The last name is
Jason, is that
Yankee.
current?
The middle was Yankee India Tango Charlie Hotel Oscar Kilo.
Or is that an old report?
24 90 87.
Oh, earlier? Yeah, no, I think that was the call that we were just at earlier. Yeah, that was actually, there was 2 shooting calls here in St. Paul within, I'd say 20 minutes apart, and that was the second one. I did not plan on going live tonight, guys, but I did want to come out here because it got, oh, well, they do say suspect on the radio. It's more of a lingo thing than it is anything else, and it's kind of a routine habit. So I wouldn't take that too much to heart, or pick too hard on that. It's just how, because they're not really a victim, even though a victim would probably be a better word, I would say. I guess if it was me. But it's either suspect or victim.
The black Malibu, no plates, occupied 3 or 4.
982 IV, Black Malibu, times 4 no plates.
327 store one.
Yep.
982 IV.
That's the need to be switched.
We're not too far from that. We're about 3 miles. We'll start that way. So that is a car that is running occupied with no plates on it.
I played around with your party's name and I'm not showing him on file here and not on file.
They typically do that when they typically do that when it's a stolen vehicle.
Clear facing south vehicle, please.
So they're waiting for more squads to get there before they so it's occupied 3 or 4 times. They're waiting for more squads to get there. That way they can try to box it in before they run. Just more than likely it's going to be a stolen, so. And this is St. Paul PD out with this vehicle, not Ramsey County or the CAT team. I think Brad just passed me. John Smith, you kind of moderator stuff. Hey, gray dude. If you typically you have to have a picture and it's a black Malibu that we're looking for. So if they take off, we're going to be looking for a black Malibu. We're about 1.33 miles out.
Yeah, 322.
Still working on idea.
Okay, so they're IDing the people now, I guess. So they're out with them.
So 322 is a noise complaint. Widows says our Great Arlington for allowance and all those parts there.
John Smith sounds like a cop.
Yep, there's replaced.
Three to big tango.
322 people.
We have clear reports, 306 east and action hours, and then we can take that suspicious on North.
So they're backed up on
Yeah,
calls.
1250 alarm cleared, suspicious. So the vehicle dropped the mail off in the area. He was knocking on their front door, asking if it was 1665, and when told no, he left and was walking southbound.
I don't.
Straight to go with.
That doesn't sound suspicious to me. That sounds like a guy that got dropped off at the wrong address. People call.
I mean, 322.
Straight, so we'll stay on it. We're pretty close.
Yeah.
I'm working on idea.
Pamela, were you able to watch my video I put out earlier? My Dodge County one, the update video. What'd you think of it? So anyone that's seen that video I put out, the update video, please let me know what you think. I did put a lot more video into that.
Check 1575 Bush Avenue. Yeah, he was their friend.
People dropped the mail off in the area, and he was knocking on their front door, asking if it was 1665, and when told no, he left and was walking south.
So, one thing I want to say too is, like, even if you're a cop, that doesn't mean you can't be a moderator, right? Like, that doesn't disqualify you.
We're pretty close.
John Smith has come around. John, you were a troll? I'm still in St. Paul. This exact location where they're at is 982 Ivy Avenue East.
368, copy the whole fair check. 1575 Bush Avenue. They're wanting the address checked for his girlfriend. I believe the address is her ex-boyfriend's address. Yeah.
Did someone just literally call the cops and want them to go and check for their girlfriend at her ex-boyfriend's house? What is going on tonight? So that is we're at a vehicle there to the left of the screen. Try and get that a little bit better in frame. It is a black Malibu that has no plates on it. And just so you guys know, there are cops in here that do watch my stream. I actually know a few cops that watch my stream. They talk to me about watching the stream. So typically when you get a car that doesn't have license plates on it, they next I don't it's a crazy night apparently. So if you guys haven't heard, we might be able to see the Northern Lights tonight. We don't know if it's a stolen car, but a lot of times with no plates, it's a stolen car. So they're going to be checking VIN numbers to make sure, because there's no plate. Yeah, Pamela, I do love my stream. Or I do love my trolls here in the stream.
Trouble to investigate. Foxtrot, Delta X-ray 513. At 2339. 207. Okay. Got tail light on the passenger side and no front plate.
Hi, copy. Are you following?
382.
Or not.
382.
Copy. Flood westbound
The
central.
other cars can cancel. They have GOA.
Tail light out passenger side, no front plate, not pursuing with RO having multiple felony warrants at 2331.
All right, so they just had a car flee from St. Paul PD.
3618, no copy.
Just a reminder, officers on scene in the shots fired. They took an active role. Please write a supplement report.
So they just had a vehicle flee with multiple active.
382 completed out GOA with 3610.
Please make a supplemental report. Any squad on the shots fired with an active role, please make your sub report at 2332.
So multiple felony warrants, and they didn't pursue the guy, just took off. John, one of the reasons that there's so many, probably so many squads here is because the potential for them to run is high. And they're also training in a bunch of officers too. So there's like 55 officers that are being trained right now. So that's one of the reasons you'll see over the next few nights and days and stuff, a lot of officers out because there's a lot of training officers. Well, and the criminals know that Minneapolis and St. Paul officers are not a lot of, they're not allowed to pursue. In fact, I was out at a shooting a couple days ago. It was a homicide in Minneapolis, and they don't even have radars in their cars. And what I think is so funny, I was talking to the Minneapolis officer. What's hilarious is, so they dropped the speed limits down to 20 miles an hour in Minneapolis and St. Paul, and then they pretty much take the radars out of cars, so they can't even do speed enforcement. I think they have like 1 traffic or 2 traffic units in Minneapolis that have radars, but they're so busy doing other things they don't even have time to do speed enforcement. Clear, right? Yeah. Thanks. I don't have anyone to do that, so we're gonna jump off. We're in the east side where it seems to be real busy lately, so. So one thing I am a big fan of, and I used to sell it, just a disclaimer, is Star Chase. And I might do a video on it to show what it does, and I think they're gonna get it in Ramsey and St. Paul, but I think it's a huge asset to every agency. I never repped a company or sold product to anyone unless I felt that it was more benefit than expense. Star Chase is basically, it's almost like a Campbell soup can, like a mini Campbell soup can. There's 2 of them in the front of a squad. And
called back to back on the phone now, but I can much info.
hold on. on, guys. I gotta listen for this address.
Clear and noise with 120.
Copy and sleeping today.
It was Old Hudson Road. I just didn't get the street numbers.
Thank you. 2330.
Yeah, so you're familiar with Star Chase.
322, 314. It's 1770 Old Hudson Road, Smile hang up.
1717 Old Hudson Road.
Go ahead. For the DC, this is possibly a PIC caller in St. Holiday. He's concerned for his safety because people are following him, but there's no locations for any of the people.
322, copy.
Copy. 2330.
All right, so it might be a person in crisis call. That's what a PIC is. So I think we might skip that one.
Well,
Could you have a caller waiting outside?
yeah, let's get back. What, 2160?
So 322.
Copy.
Possibly a PIC caller in St. Holiday. He's concerned for his safety because people are following him, but he can't give any descriptions or locations for any of the people. Copy.
So it's currently 27 degrees out right now in St. Paul, which is a little chilly. Typically, a lot of the calls that are coming in are not they're not these are like summertime calls.
Can you put us on a animal right here on Forest and Rainy? We have it straight out here.
Well, we got a stray dog tonight. That's the first I've ever heard of that.
Straight out, first rate.
Oh my God, Ken's another one.
Squad for midnight DOT. Squad 366 single.
366 Tango.
And anyone else for midnight guilty?
So only one officer is calling off.
366 Tango investigate.
366.
Normally we'll have like 5-6 officers call off.
Suburban with the King Toyota SUV.
Okay, 2344.
We had dealer plate, sorry, template 009566640.
I'm replying to the night guys at 2344.
Sweater, midnight guilty. Sweater 366 Tango.
Can I have your road with my line number?
And anyone else for midnight guilty?
Charlie 403 084 449 407.
So East Side has been extremely busy tonight. Do we
Negative.
Copy 184 Tango.
did someone ban someone tonight?
Tonight? Any other response for midnight guilty?
160.
Oh yeah, Pamela. I mean, I trust my mods, so if you guys had to ban someone, I trust you guys. It's very rare that someone gets banned from the channel. In fact, if someone bans them, it's usually me, so.
So can you put us on 211 Tango's call, please?
Full squad general 817 Ottawa on AOA for Tappan County on a death notification at 2346.
Well,
616.
they're out at a death
Look for
notification.
At 2346.
One for midnight guilty 167.
314 copy north of 401 Maryland at the Walgreens on welfare check for a male that's been outside for the past couple hours on the sidewalk. White male 40s, 5'8", 10 build with black coat. On the back 314.
C184 Tango.
1246.
You can confirm with the area, like their lecture.
A firm in the northbound lane of Larpenter, just north of the intersection.
Not inside Utah, 2346.
225 Tango.
My apologies if
you
I
guys
missed
banned
EOC.
Rivertown.
I'm EOC Drive.
I don't know who Rivertown is, but he was getting into it that one night, wasn't he? I'm actually kind of okay with that.
So it's 2166, 2364.
2166.
Pamela, Rivertown jumped on, I don't know, it was like 2 months ago, and he was...
For DOC, a male soliciting passersby for money and receiving some weed. Black male, approximately 20 years old, 6 foot thin build, wearing a white
He was on
coat. He's gonna be in the lobby.
a rant the other night. Oh, this is the
2166.
the call they were out at. The PIC. So
101 and just
that's interesting.
124 Tango, unfounded.
Copy, that's 2349.
Go for it.
2349.
My apologies if I missed EOC. I'm EOC Drive.
2349 and 2348.
Did someone leave a comment that says most of my videos are negative videos with the police?
327, copy, 10, no PWC. 2348. Copy your Alvin.
Clear with 101 and 124 Tango, unfounded.
2349. Hey, Tango, checking your status.
That's 4428, Tango, 4423.
4420, you say again? I'm not seeing it out with him.
There's a Matt, there's a confirmed structure fire.
Motion. Got a key holder on road ETA about 30 minutes.
4420, you take us, got the key.
4423. Copy, you can show me out.
Copy on 2351.
Are you, Matt, is that a Minneapolis structure fire? Spring Lake Park?
Go ahead.
Pascal and Taylor with 488 uniform Mike Echo. Copy that 2253.
115 Tango, we'll go up there and back him.
North Metro of Anoka County.
Henry Zebra call 275.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it. I don't have Anoka programmed, but I will. So this is the call where the guy was out, where he was saying people were following him around. Zoom out a little bit.
Seven one.
2065th Street, Washington Square Apartments, to assist fire. I heard a beeping noise, went to the gas meter, can hear a hissing noise as well, no odor.
Fire can advise.
Copy 2354.
Yeah, there's
But that RV that has been parking in the parking lot is there, he's working on his vehicle on the other side. Copy, vehicle's been unrelated. Person that's been parking the RV is fixing the vehicle on the other side.
Pass Taylor with 488 uniform Mike Echo. Copy, 2253.
Okay, we'll go up there back up.
John, it's not that we don't like cops. I went out and I was talking to the cops earlier. If you seen the beginning of the stream, I got in, I was complimenting them, right? Like it's
4428 Tango, right?
it's individuals.
Copy 2355.
And I don't like or dislike anyone just because of what they do. It's the behavior. You know, if you think about this,
On disturbance for people hanging out playing loud music from their vehicle at 2353.
it's a little cold to be doing that. It's 26 degrees out.
4 Tango traffic.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Mountain
Bob.
94 with Delta Zulu Alpha 850.
At 2355.
Actually, let's just do this.
We're on the bridge over 94 right now, westbound Mounds. Westbound Mounds, over the bridge, slow to stop, by the back 384 Tango.
312.
I'm not Jeremy DeWitt. That dude is... I don't know. I've seen some of his videos, but
4423, eastern south side of the buildings is there.
he's an interesting person. In fact, I enjoy having law enforcement on here and,
34 Tango, over code 4.
you know, jumping in and giving their
After you
opinions.
stopped at the same location, copy code 4 at 2357.
So St. Paul just pulled over a vehicle, was kind of slow to stop, but then eventually stopped.
34 Tango traffic. 14 go ahead. 94 with Delta Zulu Alpha 850. The 94 at 2355.
It's Twin Cities Towing.
312.
I thought Twin Cities Towing was tow company from Minneapolis, not St. Paul.
We en route to Colon Park Animal Hospital with one key dog.
Well, they got the stray dog, and they're taking him to the animal hospital. Well, no, the dog's going to the animal hospital, so that's probably a good thing. Poor dog running around out in the street at 26-degree weather is, I feel bad for. At least it gets to be in warmth. And the other thing I like being out here is there's a lot of new officers that are being trained in, so hopefully they're being trained in the right way, so there's not, they don't pick up some of the bad habits from the other officers. Oh, the puppy running around, yeah. Well, I do have a good video put up by State Patrol getting that one dog that was running around on the interstate, right?
We're not to Colon Park Animal Hospital with one key dog.
368 Tango, go ahead.
That's 1600 Felony Drive, Bravo X-ray with
Ooh.
I got a fired one.
That was,
Can you repeat the address? And
gonna
what's
love the
going on there?
potholes in St. Paul.
1600 Felony Drive, where I was a vehicle and one of the occupants outside of the vehicle starting a fire.
Go to back, 368 Tango.
Adding comments, we'll head that way.
322 also head that way.
Hold on, I'm gonna wait for that address to come in. So I've got one radio on a delay so I can hear the addresses.
Victor uniform, Mike, Snelling and Avon. Union Avon.
Copy.
Tango, correct?
Hey, sir.
368 Tango, go ahead.
1600 Phelan Drive, Bravo X-ray.
1600 Phelan Drive.
What's going on there?
1600 Phelan Drive, where I was a vehicle and one of the occupants outside of the vehicle starting a fire.
Back 368 Tango.
5115 trip.
Adding comments, we'll head that way.
Yes. Lavender and Grotto, Charlie George X-ray 595.
I've been getting Grotto in traffic in 2 minutes.
Okay, Benny.
16 Tango.
That address doesn't exist.
Snelling and Avon.
Well, there's a...
Anyone can check if there's a mail in the lobby. Regarding that fire call, he gave an address of 2303 5th Street, but said that it was a Washington Square Apartments, which is 2060 5th Street. Said his name was Nick and called from that TV phone. Wondering if we can make contact with him.
7-1, we'll check.
Copy, thank you. minutes.
Here on the cabin 316 and 312. 2 minutes.
Can I have your 2 by 1 number?
Go ahead with the line number.
First one, call 297 076 175 818.
Go ahead with the second one.
Second one, Lima 232 174 384 007.
What?
Proceed, stand by.
CS, we've had a couple shootings. The second one had a homicide. We had a person saying that people were. The person following them around.
For fire, they're just wondering if fire is contained and not near any vehicles or structures.
And as we clear out with our extinguisher propel is not that, so I think they're going to go. Okay.
Copy.
So the squads put out that fire with their extinguishers.
Copy, thank you for checking. I got through those hits from your laptop. Are you close for?
Yeah, we're just trying to catch up with the crew right now. We're at Rice and Milford.
Copy, had you initiated it all?
No, we have not.
Rice Street in Milford.
Copy, Rice in Milford, Minnesota Hotel Uniform 904 comes back to having a pop for info theft out of Ramsey County for St. Paul, as well as 1089 for the RO possibly extraction one.
We're facing softball. We're at Rice and 863 Rice Street. The vehicle stopped. And
Copy, you're gonna call 10-2 for you now at 6 minutes.
$860 Rice Street.
054-336, 054-336.
Copy.
At 7 minutes.
So that vehicle, I don't know if you guys heard that. It's got a cops alert from St. Paul
There would be owner.
and Ramsey County. And it stopped, and
Copy, 7 minutes.
they haven't initiated, but they called it 10-2, which means hold the air.
We're calling out the driver.
So they're doing a felony stop.
Clear down.
Yeah, we're just trying to catch up to the car right now. We're at Rice and Milford.
217, go again.
We're code 4-1 in custody.
Code 4-1 in custody, 10-2 clear at 7 minutes.
All right, so they got the one person in custody. They cleared the air, so they're back to regular. So the guy was wanted for theft. out of Ramsey County and St. Paul. I believe that was a central call. We're in east.
Detected the vehicle has started. Start to report.
Copy any evidence?
Nicole, 3007 Arona Street, 29-year-old female with possible miscarriage.
Oh, that's a call I've been to. It's never a good call. Oh, they're at Billy's and Grand. It's probably gonna not be out too late tonight, guys. I do appreciate everyone for being here. We'll be going out tomorrow. Twin Cities Citizen, if you're still in here, so don't forget to shoot me a text message. I've got a job to do tomorrow, so I got to be up pretty early, so I can't be out too late. Although I say that, and then I get home and I just like lay there and stare at the ceiling or watch videos because I can't sleep.
Copy 116 with their attention.
Yeah, she was at Twin City Citizen was in here.
In relation to this call.
This call's probably going to be over by the time we get there.
Nothing so far.
So that's a special. That's the special cat team channel, Bob Fletcher's cat team channel. Okay, yeah, text me tomorrow so we can figure out a location.
Kilo Canada Road, 306, emergency in progress, domestic. There's a male in the caller's apartment with a knife in his backpack. He did threaten to kill the cop and pushed her and her ex-boyfriend.
That's Ramsey County Central.
Alright, there's 6 Calgary. 2160, copy this as well.
So I'm. Yeah, Jason, Minneapolis. I got my own cat team. My cat team didn't cost the taxpayers anything.
You can mark it as unfounded.
I didn't lose you guys, so that's a good thing, right? my cat team, just to give you guys an update. Maybe I'll do updates on my cat team. They did catch, they caught a bug today, so they caught a wanted suspect.
Male in his 40s, 5'10", muscular build, wearing a black hoodie and a black backpack.
Unfortunately,
Knives are supposed to be in the backpack.
Unfortunately, the suspect wasn't taken alive, so I went out. I had to investigate it,
13 minutes.
and found they did no wrongdoing.
181 arriving with fire.
My cat team actually does stop crime because they stop things that cause damage to property, you know, like mice and rats and bugs and things like that. So yeah, thanks, Pamela. Yeah, that's the newest. Those pictures are the newest addition to the cat team. They will be going to other owners to serve them well.
286.
286.
So the address on Rice is going to be to the left, but I don't know what they got going up in front of us. So we're going to go check out what's in front of us.
I don't know if he knows he's behind him. Got no front plate.
The Tin Cup is here to the right. So we're at
Has
Rice
a gold Chevy
in
Blazer.
Maryland. There's East again.
Yeah, the vehicle was at a high rate of speed, 7 police. Old Chevy Blazer, not so.
We do have lights to the left.
For anybody's out here, he's driving really fast, going through south side, southwest.
Yeah, the Boston diesel to the water.
Let's check on why we got lights going on up here, and then we got lights going down on south on Rice.
60 also.
Oh, I know what this is.
Further on, the suspect will likely try to fight with and or run from police. He did threaten suicide by officers 3 days ago. May also be using meth and does have a history of domestic violence.
This is the
23-6 arriving.
homicide guys. That's what that is. That's a homicide we started our night out with. So to show you where this other vehicle is, are we playing like Love Connection in the chat, guys? I mean, so and here's where
I believe the suspect may have left the apartment.
the felony stop with the wanted person up here. John's lonely. John needs a cat. I'm hoping they cleared this car out of here because this area is not a good area to be doing traffic stops. That traffic stop was like right here, so they just cleared it.
272 for info. I'll be parking on the second floor, walking up to the fourth.
This is where people like to just walk right out in front of you if you're driving down this stretch of Rice. Now I'm gonna try and avoid some of these bad potholes.
Fourth floor at 19 minutes.
I'll be checking the area for that left coming.
Copy. There's suspects who may have left on foot in an unknown direction. Squad be advised that comms should be coming downstairs.
So it was right back there where they did that felony traffic stop. Are we starting the pizza talk again?
Yeah, they're checking the parking over there. Sure. And grab some blood.
Holiday's closed. Been there for a few shootings.
I'll be parking on the second floor, walk to the fourth.
Parking on the second floor, 145 Smith, and walking up to the fourth floor at 19 minutes.
Alright, that park is clear, so I'm just gonna hang out up here on Little Canada Road. And black out, keep an eye out. I'm gonna check the clear.
So that's Ramsey County talking on their car-to-car channel. That's the Sheriff's Department.
Right with the comp. What's right here? So, allegedly he was in 309, so he might be in there.
Copy. Go forward with the comms. Suspect may be in unit 309.
That is Metro Transit Maintenance. So they're working on the light rail tonight.
Copy. Last one on data, repeat your number and go ahead.
I apologize. 124 Tango. Can I get a VIN? It's going to be 4 Tango, 1 Bravo, Golf, 22 Kilo, 9 Uniform, 375137.
So we're on University and Western Avenue. It sounds like it's calmed down quite a bit. That is turned up all the way volume. I can barely hear them.
Happy, thanks.
You guys talking about mothballs?
Casino involved. There's a male named Larry Stewart is refusing to leave. He's going to be the child's father. Refusing to answer further questions.
It's Ramsey County Sheriff's Dispatch again. So we're in Central. We're heading towards west.
Real.
Copy at 24 minutes.
Just had a white passenger car drive eastbound to the crime scene here really fast.
Copy. She did.
Going on Maryland.
Are you following?
Negative.
Okay.
Yeah, but it just flew through Rice here. We're gonna get a plate.
Just went past Race on Maryland. I'll put you on it.
Wow. So they got a car driving a high rate of speed just blew through the crime scene of the shooting up here. So it sounds like there's a lot of stuff happening around this crime scene, guys.
We're just keeping eyes.
They have this shooting with the homicide up here, so
Just hang up there for a little bit. We're still trying to determine if we got a crime here. I think we're having domestic, but talk to her first on that.
that's kind of one of the reasons they have a lot of officers. That's actually one thing I was talking to the officers up here about is why they have so many officers up here.
Copy. She did.
Going on Maryland.
On. Last one. What unit did you need?
The West Tango squad's at Regents.
So that's one of the reasons they have a lot of officers up at this crime scene.
Pull over there. That's it.
Copy. Park in Maryland.
Yeah, in that area.
Copy.
You got a number I can call you, boss? Yeah. 651-75.
Park in Maryland.
2 minutes.
Park and Maryland Avenue.
Do you know what kind of vehicle it was?
So it's a white passenger vehicle.
496
Copy. Something contact 20 minutes.
What unit did you need?
Traffic. The West Tango squad is at Regents. Maryland and Earl, Minnesota, Charlie Papa Foxtrot 637. the vehicle came down from. Right.
Yeah, but that's really just there's things scattered over there. You can buy by one black male.
Maryland and Earl.
Yeah.
So we're gonna head back that way. I think they
35-year-old black male driver is only occupant at 27 minutes.
sounds like they possibly have the suspect car.
White Toyota Camry 2018 stopped at Maryland and Earl for info with the black male driver is the only occupant for info.
Copy.
29. Five, 3, Tango.
538 Tango, I copy that. That could have been it. You ran over a blue recycling bin. Got any damage in the front, maybe some blue marks.
Huh? He blew over.
You know if they had a sunroof?
Couldn't tell you.
On that, you copy that?
They're saying it was a Saturn on there. 6511.
Violation likely. Model 4-door Saturn. Like different.
So he ran over a blue garbage
Negative
can.
started to 1599 Taylor. It's gonna be for that van I ran. Should have plate Mike Kilo November 901 on it.
So we're gonna go over to where they stopped the vehicle.
White Toyota Camry
372137. The plate being displayed right now is 801 Romeo Zulu Yankee.
Six 755-6550.
So the guy drives through a crime scene at a high rate of speed and runs over a blue recycling bin. I mean, what is going on? Like, seriously, people. Ten to 1, I'm gonna say the guy's drunk. Yeah, I do plan on getting to St. Cloud, so
Domestic, 3019.
10 Winter County Squad 453 Volcano Road. 32 minutes.
So Ramsey County Sheriff's out with a domestic. They called it 10-1. Well, there's a white sedan driving fast.
Could you start the tow to 828 Shelby for Minnesota? Boy, Lima Romeo 790, drive west.
Couldn't tell if they had blue marks on the front of their car.
Copy, setting your tool at 33 minutes.
Temporarily patched up the agency to call out here to suspect 2069 Quaker Lane. Came in from a suicide hotline, received a call to swallowed pills. Just correctly paying to the address. All we have is one listed to family David.
That's sad. I don't know if you guys heard that, but a call came in from the suicide hotline in Ramsey County. Female swallowed a bunch of pills.
Copy, Barrington.
Ramsey County just went back to normal dispatch. Well, those are the 2 squads at 3 squads, 4.
Full history on our end is showing possible history at 2091 Hillview Road, Apartment 2. The last name matches.
So they have history of that.
8195 will be on traffic. 35W and 694. White needs to not to.
Yeah, I've been to a couple of those calls. They're never fun.
94 and 34W. 36 minutes.
Those calls are always tough to go to. Speaking of
Van Buren, 702 Whiskey Uniform Delta. He's not stopping. We're deactivating. We did light it up. It's a gray Lincoln. It was originally at 859 Rice Street. Asian male driver fleeing eastbound and now south.
There's a new hotline you can call in Minnesota, and I'm gonna probably do a story on that.
702 Whiskey Uniform Delta.
Where you don't have to call 911.
Correct.
And it's for any mental health.
A big gray Lincoln, Asian male driver, but eastbound and then southbound. Did initiate, but then deactivated. 37 minutes.
And so you can get help for any mental crisis you're having. I haven't done a lot of research in it, but I keep seeing commercials pop up.
Traffic.
Because not everyone.
Cypress with Hotel Foxtrot Juliet 427.
Not everyone wants to call 911.
Copy, Maryland, Cypress 37.
Let's see. Maryland and Cypress Lane.
About 220.
What?
Can you call data, please?
Really?
38 cents.
Maryland and Cypress, St. Paul, Minnesota.
Code for 38 minutes.
Maryland Ave, you're in. You said 702 Whiskey November Delta? Correct. The green Lincoln, Asian male driver, fled eastbound and then southbound. Did initiate but then deactivated at 37 minutes.
We're actually right here.
325 Tango. 325 Tango. Maryland and Cypress with Hotel Foxtrot Juliet 427. Maryland Cypress 37.
A196 traffic. A196. North 35 at County Edward 2, Northtown Frank 917.
Ah, there's no good way. I don't know, guys. I really don't want to. It's cold to get out and walk up there.
Yes, sir.
That was just flagged on with a grid.
No, I didn't hit the pole.
So the parents just took juvenile to Unity ER.
I slid on some ice next to the pole.
Copy. For the grandmother, juvenile is taken to the ER.
Okay, so that one was taken to the ER.
Full line.
That's all.
Copy for the
Mary, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's John, what kind of question is that?
Happy up to there, 41 minutes. Case number 7820. Minutes.
382. 382. I was investigating for a 313 Lawson. Yeah, there's a vehicle occupant me.
So they got 2 squads out there with this vehicle.
Negative. Yeah, Christmas. 35. 35. No warrants are up. Be clear for force. Yeah, 40 minutes. Start one. Yeah, another spot.
Hey, Virginia. It's been here 41 minutes.
You have 2 of them to take a call me, please.
211 Tango.
Copy, have 43 minutes.
Alright, I am.
You copy to call 202?
Yes, thank you.
43 minutes.
Investigated from 313 Lawson.
We're gonna loop around here, guys.
Got it. Watch, buddy.
I'm gonna get a different angle so you guys can see the traffic stop and I don't have to get out and walk because there's no good place to.
Well, 7, can you take 4, please?
Oh, what a four.
Hey, it's Sergeant Dodgenay. Can you give me a call, please, on my cell? I'll give you the digits when you're ready.
313 Lawson.
Go for it.
651 7.
Copy, have a good night at 44 minutes.
Squad 5.
Have a good night. Another squads for 1 o'clock EOT, 538 Tango.
Negative.
Copy, any other squads for 1 o'clock EOT?
2.
Copy, call. Negative reply, have a good night, 533 at 45 minutes.
Well, and the car's off.
Clear, Bash.
Copy at 46 minutes.
So a bunch of squads are getting off.
I have a VIN 1 Golf November Echo Kilo 1 3 Juliet 5 3 Juliet 27625.
That is a squad in front of us.
Any other squads for 1 o'clock EOT?
Three 2 1 detained. Copy 1 detained.
It's St. Paul east side. I don't know where that one was. Light them up. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna pull over the police car. Oh, he's kind of swerving over that line quite a bit. Be enough to do it.
32. Your VIN ending in 278625 is coming back to clear to a 2003 Chevy White Tahoe that should have the license plate of Hotel Sierra Zulu 9 with the
Definitely a possible drunk driver.
last name Mazara, first name Stephanie at 966 Hawthorne Avenue. This vehicle should have been junked. The RO called in earlier stating that this vehicle has been junked, that the license plate that should be in the vehicle of Hotel Sierra Zulu 9.
St. Paul or Ramsey's out with a stolen license plate. So that's Ramsey County's out with that one.
This will be clear, assisted, 300, 307.
Yep, we're moving.
Almost don't want to leave east. Seems like everything's happening over here in east.
Put us on that.
Under the squad to assist Aurora and alternate suspicious for male outside the red convertible, pulling on the handle, kicking the door. Callers considering like controlling brakes in the vehicle. The black man was 21 years old. Ring all black.
West call. You know, just as I say that, right? Everything's happening in east, and then there's a west call.
There's a felony warrant. 4423 round. Copy. Copy. 1750 white bear. Suspect vehicles on scene.
447 in row. Give me a testing board.
1750 White Bear.
7-8, that vehicle should be stolen.
1750 White.
Copy. Vehicle should be stolen as well.
Okay, well, it's 11 minutes away from that. So we got a stolen vehicle.
Get that plate out to everybody, please advise. 29 Tango plate should be Echo Juliet Union 420.
Copy. Place can be Echo Juliet Union 420.
Thanks, Jim.
115 Tango. You put us on that, suspicious. To assist Aurora and alternate suspicious for male. Red convertible, pulling on the handle, kicking the door.
So this is out of St. Paul. This is Ramsey County Sheriff's Department.
Copy. Suspect has multiple tattoos, white male wearing blue hat, gray sweater, and light blue jeans. Lost visual of the vehicle. We're checking the area. Someone wants to go west on them after this. Copy. Checking the area for the vehicle.
219 police. No, on the frequent 1688 Manton Street.
Copy. Known as frequent 1688 Manson Street.
1688 Manton. So they lost sight of the vehicle.
White Bear, Larpenter. I have a caller reporting that suspect was at the speedway there north of the intersection. Purple Dodge Challenger. The vehicle's coming back as all stolen. It's Echo Juliet Uniform 420. The purple Challenger.
Okay, so we got a stolen vehicle in St. Paul East. We'll head out to this one in Ramsey because we're not too far from either one.
Copy. That is 3 minutes.
on channel 3 for
Well,
are they able to check the area for them? I guess like what their local area is. Are they is able to spot them on channel 3 or are they on county?
East.
Copy, I'll just everything.
You want to be on that call?
Negative for now. We're still on this 444 Maryland call, but we'll just monitor it if they come up with anything else. Maybe we can add it to it there.
Copy it. 54 minutes. Never response to a central tied at console 2 for break at 54 minutes. 120.
White bear, water fender. I have a caller reporting out. Suspect was at the speedway there north of the intersection.
Thomas Dale, anonymous caller heard 4 a minute ago with nothing else.
so we just had shots fired in west. I believe that was a shots fired call in west. It's starting to pick up a little bit.
If it helps at all, it should be purple Dodge Challenger with the black RG trim level stripes on the side.
Watchdog, how many are you away? 45, I thought I seen? Or lot 25?
Further description on the suspect vehicle to be a purple Dodge Challenger with black triple stripes.
So it's going to be a purple Dodge Challenger.
44 minute take. Wait, clear.
And address is clear. Just information from Washington County. They called in. Previous contact with the suspect's family advised that he will have a shootout with law enforcement. Officer 50.
Okay, so that suspect will resist law enforcement.
E694 Lexington, Henry, looking yellow, 05.
Yep, Thomas and Dale, shots fired, confirmed.
At 56 minutes.
202.
But
227 is going to go into detail for me. Can you send in those well, please?
222, can you start that way?
Yep, that is the car that was stolen earlier today. You were right. Out of St. Paul.
Nebraska area. Gotcha.
Here, you can cancel 15 Tango.
Further info to the east was
115 Tango, you can be cleared tonight.
received info from law school that they have contact with the suspect stayed away from possibly driving that vehicle, and he had a threat to have a shootout with law enforcement.
Oh.
Extreme cautious, that vehicle we're looking.
So this suspect they're looking for, they made contact with the family.
115 Tango.
You can put us in that shot fire call.
So, I don't know if you guys can hear me over the radio traffic, that's why I paused. So,
The second caller heard 4 on the phone between Dale and Kent about 8 minutes ago now and heard 2 male voices. I don't know what they were saying. Third caller at 581 on the phone heard 1 shot between 23:30 and 30, or in midnight 30 hours. 3 more were heard about 5 minutes ago from in front of everyone on the pond. You could hear people outside the house as well, but it hasn't looked outside.
Copy that.
58 minutes.
Tango, we'll head up to that LaFon address.
Copy.
so it's sounding like there's like 4 callers in for that shots fired call. Okay, you can hear me. So that purple Dodge Charger is the one this. They've talked to the suspect's family, and the suspect has threatened to have a shootout with the police.
424, I'll take 50, right?
So at 410, we're at 51st and Amherst. Ridgewood Terrace, Venice Heights for a suspicious car heard a loud bang nearby, but doesn't see.
You want to go to the shooting call or looking for this Dodge Challenger where he's threatened to have a shootout with the police? Because we're like 2 minutes out from this location. But that purple Dodge Challenger could be anywhere around here.
Go ahead. Cancel 110. Squad to start to 800 block of Grand at Brugger's Bagels on an assault call. Sergeant, a copy where the caller said security pulled a gun on him and pointed it at his head within 9 meters of the address. Looks like it's going to be at Billy's, and the caller's not answering the TC now.
Oh,
110.
Billy's and Grand.
I'll show you now. Go to back.
116 Tango.
116 Tango, I copy your note at 1 o'clock.
101 copy.
We're not even close to that call.
1 o'clock.
So just to the left by this White Castle is where that 15-year-old got shot a bunch of times, and that was in the spring. Or I'm sorry, this fall.
Alright, they were last seen up against the garage, so the west side of the garage in the backyard of that 5114 address.
That's State Patrol helicopters up in the air. I don't know what that... I don't know where they're at.
That he had maced the caller and pointed a gun to his head and chest.
So that's at Billy's at Grand. So he maced the caller and pointed a gun at his chest.
Do you know where the comp is? His phone is showing him right outside the address for the Any Alley, and he's now saying it was 4 security guards total.
4 security guards.
Yeah. That one.
In the backyard, watching him.
So they're searching this area pretty heavy. That was a Maplewood squad.
Entrance, it looks like. Or to the west of the entrance.
115, you know.
Go ahead.
So we're in...
587 LaFawn. Complaint said they heard shots fired above address. Said a duplex.
The caller heard it from 587 LaFawn at the upper level of the duplex there.
It was just a person walking by. They said they heard it upstairs. They didn't want to be IDs or anything.
Copy. At 102.
What 15 thing would be? We got casings outside of 587. The sidewalk.
Okay, confirmed casings.
Copy. Things outside of 587 LaFawn on the sidewalk at 103.
Let me just put that in here. 587 LaFawn, St. Paul.
1-9, copy on. Caller did say he has a warrant and was turning himself in Sunday for his parole officer who doesn't want to speak to the officers because he doesn't want to go to jail tonight. 126, go ahead.
You guys just asked for something.
Copy at 103.
Well,
115 Tango, we got 3 shell casings so far.
Copy. 3 casings in front of 587 LaFont at 103.
got the shell.
4
So
casings.
Copy. 4 casings.
we're about 15
Another
minutes.
one copy casings down.
Thank you. At 104.
We're about 15 minutes away from that shooting call. I think this car is pretty much long gone.
Can you add Golf, Foxtrot, Lima, 554 for Golf?
Golf Foxtrot Lima 554 at 104.
This is the route,
126, I copy here with the caller at 104.
So we'll head to the shooting call. New day, first call I believe in St. Paul for a shots fired call in St. Paul.
Go ahead. Welfare check in the upper unit for the landlord calling about noticing the upper unit door was broken into and mom was nowhere to be found with a couple of juveniles, and then also domestics in the lower unit.
That sounds like a good place to live.
Send me the 911.
You looking for numbers for the upper unit?
Yeah, if you can.
Copy, I'll add them to your call. One second.
Can you run a long number for me?
Go ahead with the long number.
Delta 024 098 146 406.
Received.
Juvenile, 16-year-old female who has assaulted police and demonstrates physical resistance in the past when they intervene with family disputes.
Copy that, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, it's telling me to.
Yeah, Ryan 51st.
It's telling me to go to 94.
Still 5114 Brian, between the houses.
Copy. Can you try to call her?
Trying now. It's calling right to voicemail.
Copy. Little Bob.
So we'll head over to the shots fired call where they found shell casings.
115 Tango. Do you want me to just change the address to the LaFont address?
Yes, please.
Jason, Minneapolis, do you have you have videos up on your channel?
Clear report with E and 300.
Ave 108.
115 Tango.
Twin City Citizen, if you're still in here listening, I'll message you back here in a little bit.
They have names for both residents in each unit on previous calls, so I'll just add everything into your call.
115 Tango copy.
109.
Well, guys, tomorrow night, I don't know how it's going to be. Traditionally, it's been pretty calm on Friday nights, so
Happy domestic 1712 Fremont.
hey, we'll see how it goes. It is going to be warm. It's going to be warm tomorrow. I haven't seen the northern lights, but we're supposed to be able to see the northern lights tonight, which means we're being pummeled with rays from the sun. So no, it's not a Hemi, it's a Vortec. It's a Silverado. Yeah, we're getting hit with solar flares. So so far, our reception's been pretty good. I think.
Can I hear you go further? Or when it goes to the 11.
They you never know. We'll head over to a shots fired call and see what we can see. They did confirm some shell casings were found, though. Does anyone know if Brad's still on Watchdog Visual? It is 25. It did drop down. Thank you. Looks like State Patrol's out with a car. Yeah, if you're in Rylander, Wisconsin, you should be able to see.
5 South Robert Street at the Burger King on an audible alarm covering drive-through motion.
They are still live. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you guys see the northern lights and you get pictures, you can email them to me, and I'll post it up for you and give you credit. Hey, D Minnesota, yeah, thanks for being here. Yeah, definitely. Where are they at on subscribers?
We need to break for emails.
So Minneapolis was using the helicopter.
Call downtown at 27th Street East. Well, it's not involved, but a dark blue SUV was swerving and struck two light posts. Now got out. Possibly DK. Unknown race, 5'7", building a dark colored t-shirt, dark colored pants. Now back in the SUV trying to back up. Doesn't appear stuck.
Oh, that call actually. We might divert to that one. Let's hear for the address on that one.
Heavy. Minneapolis will take down the patch. I'll take one. Thank you, Trooper 8 for your assistance. 114.
Welcome. Operation Phil.
Oh, Trooper 8. We're used to Trooper 9 or Trooper 5, but that was Trooper 8.
Dakota County, being right there.
We are heading into west, so that call is in west. For the vehicle that struck two poles and stuck.
Copy, and just as information on the back of the previous response around moving along the principal now, and I was showing multiple warrants.
Huh! Huh!
Downtown at 27th Street. Two light poles, now got out. Possibly DK. Unknown race, 5'7", building a dark colored t-shirt, dark colored pants. Now back in the SUV trying to back up. Doesn't appear stuck.
Well, didn't get the address on that one.
Tango will be en route to the LEC with one outfit.
Copy.
So I don't know if you guys do TikTok at all.
Right now it's going to be a Javon Brown.
They sorry, I lost my train of thought here. So when I get to the scene, I film it and bring you guys out and let you guys see what's going on. You're working on getting, oh yeah, TikTok.
4428 Tango.
So there's actually a guy
Can you clear me from my
that's
call?
called
Start
not
not
an undercover cop.
Here on Marpenter, we got somebody that's hanging around the outside here with a closed business.
It is absolutely hilarious.
Clear me for this call.
Copy.
Tango, can you add 024 Victor Edward Tom?
Copy.
44 subject 10 on a call, and I'll be out with 20 Tango.
Copy. Tango.
Oh, good night. Thanks for being here. Oh, we almost watched a
222 on the list for name and warrant check.
drunk crash. So
Assisted.
should be
At 118. Copy at 118.
so we're here.
264 Tango. Would be 10-8. You can cancel 272.
128, can we clear?
So it looks like these squads are clearing.
No BWC.
119.
So yeah, they picked up the shell casings, but that's the location of the shooting.
From the investigate, show me out of the suspicion.
There's plenty of shooting calls in that area.
Show me out. There's a small. Copy.
To the APD with a possible DK driver downtown at 287th Street.
Oh, there we go.
The plate doesn't match.
218 7th Street East.
Are you running anywhere?
320.
So we're heading to that drunk driver call, the one that hit the 2 light poles.
Tango's arrested in another expect.
Copy.
I hate to say it, guys, but St. Paul's getting really efficient on picking up shell casings.
475 807.
Mercedes, steps.
Well, I hate to say that because there's so many of them that it shouldn't be a efficient thing to do, right? Like, you shouldn't be efficient at getting shell casings because there's so many shooting calls.
One can I copy your route to 512 please on a juvenile. 16 years old, a customer to home down on the entry.
I have to follow all the same road rules as everybody else.
Yeah, the building's clear. Not bad, thank you.
You can set aside. Cancel one of them if they want.
I mean,
066,
everybody can speed, right? That's your choice. You can also recklessly drive. It's do whatever you want to do.
yeah, they went.
Now, if you get caught for it, don't get upset, right?
On the Tango. So the new caller says the Silver Equinox hit their parked red Toyota RAV4 in Jackson and 7th, and that vehicle's now at Wall and 7th. Golf Kilo X-ray 461. Hit the pole, black male driver out wearing a black t-shirt with dark pants.
And that is the call we are going to.
Your incident has been updated.
Copy it with the mail and the vehicle at 1.
Okay, they just got out with the vehicle and the mail. Those 2 squads are getting off duty.
Last name, Joseph Allen Warner. Came back with a felony warrant. Can you confirm that for us, please? He is in custody.
Oh, there we go.
Copy. There's a white male, gray sweater with a collar. He seemed TIC or DK. He's walking
westbound on Case. He's probably through Payne.
County. I'll give the gun call.
Three, 461.
I can hear him yelling.
To the pole, black male driver out wearing a black t-shirt with dark pants.
Go for it.
Go for 24.
Squad repeat, please. Copy it with the male in the vehicle.
96 traffic.
Anyway, 96, go ahead.
County 8 and Silver Lake Road between Michigan. David Mary William 9069. That's not matching.
The caller could have been that person you're seeing, but she did say that her husband has been also calling her saying he's already out of jail.
Triple two, sorry, were you calling?
On Case, he's probably through Payne.
Yes, we are.
Copy.
So
Outbound on Payne, I can hear him yelling.
And the 327, did you say the PIC guy was a white male?
Yeah, white male, gray sweater. He was westbound York last time I saw him.
327, he may be assaulting someone for York and Payne.
Get a long number on this guy, that'd be great. Guy with black jeans, black hoodie, he's yelling around Payne and Sims.
Yeah, they just headed to the call.
Maybe some male he was shaking hands with.
that's back on East. We're in Central.
We should probably make contact for the black male.
No, there's actually 3 squads on scene right now.
327, copy.
217.
But
Please change this to a PCN, and we'll be clear sub under 22053-256.
twenty-four, 23, clear squad advised.
420 Tango. I'll be out with a male on Larpenter.
I'll be out with a male on Lavender.
So they're out with a person in crisis call. That's what a PIC is.
Squad to assist. 753 7th Street. Caller hearing people banging noises and thinks you're breaking into vehicles in the lot.
Sound York.
One to me.
Okay, yeah, if we could get a long number on this guy, that'd be great. Black jeans, black hoodie, he's yelling around Payne and Sims. Yeah, they just headed to the call.
Maybe some male he was shaking hands with.
Yeah, we should probably make contact for the black male. For case number?
This is that black male person. He was walking northbound from York on Payne.
We're going to be out with him.
So they're out with that guy.
Yeah, at least 3 times out there.
325 Tango to 327, if you can establish if a crime was committed, that'd be great.
So I don't.
327, copy. You want me to call the cops?
Okay, so they're getting ready to do, I think, a field sobriety test.
327 negative. I'm on the phone. There is no new crime. He just approached the door and he's been calling her a lot. It's gonna be harassment at most.
Copy. 325 Tango, you copy?
32 to copy the suspicious. Follows this 73 Street. Caller hearing people banging noises and thinks they're breaking into vehicles and a lot. Copy your system. 120.
Tango, go for it. Go for it, what there's.
We're going to be out with him. Yeah, I mean, at least 35's out there with you all as well.
Tango, clear back.
Status of the crime is committed, that'd be great. You can call the cops, have her come down and meet with you.
327 negative. I'm on the phone. There's no crime. He just approached the door and he's been calling her a lot. It's gonna be harassment at most.
We'll see if they make them do the
327 Tango, you copy?
one leg raise.
129.
It's funny if you get talk to most attorneys, they'll tell you to refuse these tests.
No. 4428 Tango.
No, you don't.
APV at Golden Star Apartment.
You would just blow, right? You would just blow into the tester if you're not drunk. Most people fail these tests anyway. Yeah, so they're going to take them into custody.
Okay, 114. 114. Marshall and Dale, he would have done an assist citizen. Go for it. Copy, Marshall and Dale, go for it. Yeah, 115.
Can you generate a scan for that APD that happened at 7th and Jackson?
From the one you're on?
Yeah, if you refuse the breath test, you're definitely going to jail, and it's
Do you want me to
automatic
put on it now, or
suspension
just put it
of
in
your
the
license in most states.
Yeah, just throw us on that one.
Copy at 133.
Copy. I'm seeing the area check on that hustle.
5183 LPT.
High sense at 131.
2162. 2164.
1943 for Stem Lane from medical. 36-year-old female conscious and breathing. Took unknown sleeping pills for the caller was active.
62. 64 copy.
134.
Copy at 134.
One 63 traffic.
163, go ahead.
Lincoln, MKZ, Black Tour, no plates, 61-684.
Copy. 61-694 with the black Lincoln MKZ, no plates, 135.
The CAT team was looking for an MKZ earlier tonight.
Copy at 134.
So it looks like I don't know, it looked like the guy in the red vehicle.
6-12.
For medical, 3150 Lexington, unit 4201. 52-year-old female with mouth sores.
They really just call it in a medical for someone. Did someone call 911 because they have mouth sores?
Photo squads, Dakota County for Egan has a pursuit northbound 35E at 494 on LTAC 2. I'm monitoring it right now. I'll give updates if it's relevant to us. There is info at 137.
All right, Dakota County has a pursuit. Let's switch over to LTAC 2.
Yeah, that's fine. S3 to 26, I'm going to pull up alongside here and see if I can get their attention.
Copy. And flight's going to be en route from Roseville.
So we're monitoring LTAC 2.
26, what was the reason for the stop? What was that time? Copy. Still north 135, coming up to 62, speeds are 50. Approaching 62.
Just pulling up a map on that one.
And he's coming to a stop. Alright, coming to a stop just south of 62, north 135.
So they're going to be in Mendota Heights.
Dakota County for Egan has a person from 35 feet on LTAC 2. I'm monitoring it right now and give updates.
Yeah, they actually came up and ran my plate just a few minutes ago. They know I'm here. And most of the officers are aware of my vehicle too. Like I've made it very clear. Like I talked to their IA commander, senior commander, and offered to, like, send a couple pictures of my truck to them so they can send it out to their squad, so they're aware of my truck, so they don't have to be all worried about me when I'm out here. And she declined because they shouldn't have to do that, is exactly the words she said. They should just, when I'm out here filming, they shouldn't bother me at all. It's one thing to be curious about what I'm doing out here, but it's another thing to harass or shine spotlights. Yeah, they look at me, they'll figure it out. And I don't bother them, John. If you ever watch my videos, they're the ones that come up and give me a problem. Why do I use Live on Patrol? Because there's a big group of people that like to follow and see what's going on. So I give them an alternative platform to watch too, where I'll get out and I'll do more, show you different angles. So if it's something you like, it might be something a little bit different.
Clear in the car. Clear in the car, 141.
All right, they cleared the car. The guy's in. No, it's not a copy of Bob. This is just giving you guys another thing. Bob's not out all the time, right? This is what news does. They cover things. And the other thing is my chat is open too. I mean, there's a lot of differences. I cover a lot of different things.
Vehicle's clear.
So they searched the vehicle. Vehicle's clear.
Vehicle clear. Can we clear the channel? Thank you. Okay, we'll be dropping the patch with LTAC 2. State thank you for your assistance, and we'll be clear on the main 143.
Hewitt Avenue and DOC. Officers were out there previously for the same male. He was back at patches being on the windows and doors. Police monitoring slash male is 30, 60.
Scanners are not legal in Minnesota at all. In a motored vehicle, there's certain permissions you have to get. One is if you are media. You have to apply for a special permission slip. Another one if you have a ham license. And they got like 4 different types of permission slips through the BCA. Oh yeah, Twin City citizen. There's a few.
2255 Como Avenue Family Program on an audible line that covers the rear door, second floor stairwell motion, low level pack hall motion. Yeah, 142.
That's okay. I expect a lot of trolls to come through. There's a lot of people that you know, don't understand it's a completely different channel. John, I'd be very leery of making you a moderator, to be honest with you. You kind of have to earn it. First of all, you have no profile picture, and I haven't seen you before tonight in here. Well, normally I get out, but so for this one, because there's a drunk driver and the other guy that's there, I don't know what's going on, and I don't want to make, he seemed pretty upset, and if I get out and film, it typically makes them a little bit more, it makes them a little bit more agitated, right? Because they're a victim.
Afternoon, Central Squad going EOT for 2 o'clock. 261. Copy, thank you. Anyone else?
I don't know. They might be waiting on this tow truck that's pulling up. Well, I have an update video if you want to watch it on the court case. That's the update. Along with the video of what happened. Yeah, I mean, they charged me with two charges that are completely irrelevant. They're doing that to protect themselves, which is pretty sad. There's already tons of case law, and what I was doing was upheld, and yeah, you know, I've tried to interview Bob for over a year now, and he doesn't want to do an interview, so, I mean, that's the thing. I actually supported Bob when he started, so, I don't sleep. I pretty much survive on, coffee. John, if I see you in here a few more times and I get the rest of the mods approving of you, I'll consider making you a mod. It's fair enough? It's not my. This isn't other people's business. This is matters of public interest. And if you watched any of the protests and riots I was in, that was way more dangerous than this.
Hey, response over the night at 147.
So I was filming a active standoff in Dodge Center, which is Dodge County, Minnesota, southern Minnesota. It's about 2 hours, hour and 45 minutes south of here. It was the sixth standoff that I filmed, and the deputy just had a huge ego and was super arrogant, and I don't think Bob dislikes me. I think Bob just has a difference of opinion. Well, a mod gives you more ability and more powers to do things.
Marjorie. I'll take the gunshot the suspect. We got medics around. Where were you copying?
See, John, that's exactly why you wouldn't be a mod.
And when two suspect is in the living room, the caller left the house.
Yeah, they finally let the innocent guy go. Yeah, no, sleep deprivation isn't good. I do sleep. Yes, this is downtown St. Paul. And there is the suspect's vehicle. This was a vehicle that was crashing into light poles and hit another car, and then was taken into... There goes a car without headlights on. I don't know when Bob's going to give me that ride along, to be honest with you. Bob, I haven't filled out the ride along form, so I think it's hilarious. Now, didn't you see the cop shine a spotlight at him because he didn't have his headlights on? So I think it's hilarious because on the ride-along form, you have to give all your information, so...
Working. 303 squad. Can we get over your routine? We see the clear building. We need additional squad for routine to clear the alarm at 2265.
It's getting to be about that drunk time for the streets. I don't know why Bob... So Bob's comments are on with Facebook. So if you watch him on Facebook, you can comment. But, yeah, bar closing is at 2 a.m. Yeah, Pamela, I don't know. I think it's transparency. They do block people, which has already been, again, that's a, if he turns off comments, that's one thing, but to go through and select people that can comment as a government official isn't okay. I am not from St. Paul. The reason I am in St. Paul a lot is because St. Paul is not supposed to be this bad. We shouldn't have the crime that we're having. Last year held a record. They had 2 more homicides, so their record was 36, and they had 38 homicides last year. Well, the crime is spreading all over. I mean, it's spreading all the way out to western Hennepin County. It's spreading into Wright County, Dakota County, Washington County. I mean, the crime is super spreading all over. The problem is so those areas are more rural, so they're spread out. Also, most of Hennepin County is encrypted. I am going to do an interview hopefully soon with Jai Hansen is running for sheriff of Hennepin County. Yeah, John, you're not blocked, so I don't. Once you're blocked, you're blocked. You know, you don't just like get a temporary block and then you come back on. I think that was Brad over by Mickey's Diner. Are you guys watching Brad? Is Brad over at Mickey's Diner? You could have been timed out. I don't know. I know I accidentally like timed someone out once.
I need medics here, please.
Here's code 4 for medics.
We're code 4 for medics.
Copy.
Thought that was you guys over here. I was down there watching that one. Did you guys go over there? The drunk driver smashing into crap. It was like 2 blocks down the road by the SA. Oh, you guys were doing the chase coming out of Dakota?
No, Minneapolis.
Oh, you guys were in Minneapolis with Trooper 8.
Wrong way.
Is that what that was?
It was the wrong way. The chopper was on it. They cleared it as soon as they got to Minneapolis. Fucking bastards.
Minneapolis is like St. Paul, dude. They can't chase. You guys need a face tat.
Wait, hold on. There is a thing though. You can do like the iridescent tattoos so you don't see it unless there's black light. That I might consider. Okay, anyways.
I think you need the one that wraps over the eye. The
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. Yep. Brad, you gotta do the Mike Tyson one.
That's too much. No face tats. That's like $100,000. Yeah, $100,000.
Maybe $1,000.
$100.
Secretary of Government.
I mean, I got that too. I mean, it's like I could do one job half a day and make that. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Like, I got an ass tab.
what about a temporary for 1,000? Like a henna.
Oh, that's like a few weeks. So, yeah. Yeah. Temporary. I'll have to get it like, what, 9,000, like October 24th.
2040.
No, October 24th.
Oh.
When I would get it.
October 24th.
It lasts for like a week or so.
What's that special day?
Halloween.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It'll be a reason.
Yeah, it's been kind of a little bit crazy.
You've been goose chasing. They said you get one at 5,000.
That I get one at 5,000. Yeah, I'm over. Well, I'm not at 9. I'm at 8, 8, 9. Yeah, I was filming that one down there, and then I had a St. Paul cop after I was there for like 10 minutes come up and run my plate and sit there for about 10 minutes deciding on what to do, and then they kind of creep by me, and then they left.
We had the big cop at M&H coming to a circle on the stairs.
Oh, the real big guy?
Pierce Butler is a dude who literally kicked the door in and shot somebody.
Pearson Butler? Is that west? Because I know they just screamed something about getting medics here now when I pulled up, but... I don't know if that was like a shooting call or what the hell they had there.
Yeah, the guy broke like the door in and shot somebody.
Oh, good times.
They had the suspect and they had to do CPR.
So who's on your chat for Watchdog Visual News? Oh, that's you? You can share your link. You're a mod. Yeah, I got other mods in here sharing your link. You guys are almost up to that 1,000 mark, aren't you? Last I heard. You're still at 25 away?
24.
And just make a bunch of fake accounts.
302 to copy. Shots fired on the area, 1024 Case Avenue.
1024 case.
Shot for the vehicle westbound in the alleyway towards Cypress.
1024 case. Shots fired. One caller, one shot. Vehicle drive away. That's east. Alright, I'll go check case. That's why we need the radios. That's what we need to do. We need to get people to donate us money for a radio.
101 Bloomers, that will be called. Can they call my cell, please? 124 Tango, I'll give you a call.
Sorry, have issued a phone call request for ground and 1711 County Road E at Totu.
Second caller in the area, 1025 Sims. In the alley, heard one spot. Saw two males running out of the Vinston area, eastbound to Earl in a white four-door vehicle.
Alright, second caller on that one.
Copy.
Oh yeah, Speedway SA, yeah. Well, yeah.
321. 321. 302 to copy. Shots fired. Calling the area 1024 Case Avenue. Heard one shot.
Me and Watchdog are not competition out here. We work together. I mean, it's... I talk to Brad. We talk every day to every 3 or 4 days. Yeah, if people can get to
On the alarm, that key
Watchdog
Wells
Visual News and get him up a few more subscribers, that'd be awesome. Well, we got 2 callers on the shots fired call.
227, I copy your note to force Cedar level 3. Security calling in on the DOC for the female sleeping on the Wabasha side in lobby level 3. Possibly with influence.
No, it's right behind us.
In the alley, heard one shot, saw 2 males running out of the fenced-in area, eastbound Earl in a white 4-door vehicle.
Yeah, Watchdog and us, we team up a lot. I met him. I met Brad out in Brooklyn Center, and I seen Rob around. Rob always wore the blue vest, the blue traffic vest, and then I seen him up in Brooklyn Center again. Was it a few months ago? A couple months ago? All blends together at some point in time.
Copy on to 1156 Homer on the alarm. That Keys, Wells, a drilling, audible covering kitchen and Jerry's office motion at 205. 7, I copy your note to 477 Cedar level 3. Security calling in on the DOC for the female sleeping on the Wabasha side, lobby level 3, possibly with influence at 204.
Yeah, there you go, Pamela. Yep, that's right. Every time someone says something that isn't kind, guys, make sure to remember to put in there, be kind. There you go, Watchdog Visual News. Click on that link, give them a subscribe, so we can get them up to 1,000 tonight. That's the goal, guys. The magic number is always 1,000. Also, Southeast Metro Fire News. I feel like we've been over here tonight already. I think this is where they had a, say, stolen vehicle that they were looking for, they spotted, or a vehicle took off or something. If you're watching a couple streams ago, this is where they had a vehicle flee from State Patrol and crash, and they went down this embankment to the right. So the other thing that we're trying to do, and if you guys want to help out myself and Watchdog Visual News, we're trying to get GMRS base radios, 50 watts. They're running about $400 a piece, so we can communicate back and forth via mobile radio. So when we're out, we can try to, because we overlap a lot of nights together. So like I had no idea he was in Minneapolis. How long was I tonight? I've been live for 3.5 hours.
We'll be out with SV here. Golf, Lexus, X-ray.
But that way, like, so he could let me know he's going into Minneapolis, and we can actually, there's a couple repeaters we can hit, in St. Paul that'll give us a 30-mile radius, so it'll cover, we can cover the entire Twin Cities metro area easy with the radio. So that way we can divide and conquer a lot of these calls, and that way we don't both show up to one.
Minnesota, sorry, 9 Tango Delta 519.
And the one thing we want to do
19.
this summer is storm chasing, and that'll be really beneficial to us when we're storm chasing.
321 was the last of that 519.
Affirmative.
You're just getting started in Arkansas?
Supposedly took off. They came back. They're stating that they got shot at.
Oh.
Yeah, that was under the Fontaine thing they got shot at.
So they're out with an individual that got shot at.
Yeah, 11:30. Okay.
Thank you so much for subscribing to Watchdog. It's supposed to be right up here, so
For a little bit at 210.
I don't see any squads.
34-year-old nephew was physical with a caller. Caller hit him in response. Declined medics. She did say she has a cut on her hand. I don't know how it happened.
So 321 was the last of that 519.
Person uranium. That's what I had one on Dangerous and clear Minnesota license Mike Whiskey 707, a gray Highlander. Driving erratically, lights, bright, and fast. Subject run the collar off the road, West Sea northbound right.
Copy, I was into it. Copy, I got you on that.
At 211.
Fairhaven 36, Henry's on X-ray 267. Fairhaven 36.
They were all wearing masks. I could see it was possibly blacking out. Possibly a woman driver.
Only needs 18 more subs. This means we only need 18 more people to go over there and subscribe to them.
Possible blackmail and this vehicle at a female driver.
719 will for
And this sounds like this happened.
So it does says for domestic. So 34-year-old nephew was physical with a caller.
Yeah, you heard from the
In response to declined medics, she did say she has a cut on her hand. Unknown how it happened. It's lights, bright, and fast. Something to run the collar off the road, West Sea northbound right.
Alright.
Thanks for the shots fired. Bus now, white pickup truck for trying to steal a Cadillac number.
Squad 612.
Westbound on the alley between
Carrier Force and you have for DOT, please.
Alright, so we got them
Yeah,
in.
dinner.
So they're in the alley right here. So I'm gonna loop around and park.
Yeah, all were wearing masks. The possible black male in the vehicle and a female driver.
So that's this call. Suspect description. So it happened in the alley, not on case. So pull over up here because I can. It's one of these weird alleys that. You know what? There's not going to be a spot to park. Actually, if we can park. All right, so don't laugh at me. I don't parallel park. The pickup truck that often.
During East Squad, they can start for an alarm. It's residential, 841 Margaret Street. It says it's a silent alarm. Just says covers zone 092. No history at the address. 314. 360 this week, boy. Happy to see you.
So that's where the shooting happened. Well, they're flying by.
East Squad for an alarm. It's residential, 841 Margaret Street. It says it's a silent alarm. Just says covers zone 0. No history at the end.
Yeah, I absolutely hate parallel parking.
314. 322, this will be Joey. Cabby 260.
Case number 054380 and 054380.
Copy, thank you.
You're welcome. 218.
See, that car was going way like half the speed the other one was going. Oh, that's... think that squad went after that one car actually.
Suspect vehicle is going to be a white SUV, Expeditioner Tahoe.
Tell you what, I got this truck with a backup camera on it, and I got it for my big trailer that I have for work. And
31 case number 054.
tell you what, it's priceless to have now.
In 03.
124 Tango.
Thank you.
Transporting an adult male to HQ.
Copy 220.
Traffic. 710 McKnight. Adam, Edward, 126.
Copy 7 McKnight at 220.
Yeah, the correction to the suspect vehicle is going to be a white SUV. Tahoe, 219.
So a white SUV is a suspect description. So I think that's what this squad's doing. I think they're, oh, maybe not. Maybe.
The squad certainly started at Console 2 for the remainder of the morning at 2:20.
Yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to Twin City Citizen. She's coming out tomorrow, right along. Is the windshield bad? I think that's mainly inside. I gotta do a bunch of cleaning on the truck.
Are you still monitoring?
22.
Thanks, Pamela, for dropping the link in there. Yep, she'll be coming out tomorrow. So you guys will be able to hear. You guys will be able to hear another voice.
Copy 1750 Village Trail. Call advised she's out looking for the vehicle. I'll have a TC call back and see if we can get you a description.
Oh, I am starting to yawn, so you know what that means. Twin City Citizen, what are you up to for subscribers? You're not, I know you're not up to 1,000. Yeah, well, you know what? We'll hopefully get you out, get you some content, and hopefully start boosting up your channel, and you can get 1,000.
I'll see if we can get further. Did we get a description of the car that's moving? Negative. It looks like the caller disconnected. I'll let you know if we can get anything further. You're welcome. Chevy Impala, white blur, unknown license plate. That's a copy. That's 226.
Yeah, the magic number is 1,000, although I think YouTube changed their policies. I think you can go live under 1,000, but only like all of your subscribers can watch you, but I think you can only have 25 non-subscribers watch you. And then I think that, I don't know if that 4,000 watch hour thing is still a thing. You can go live at 800. Well, if you download, how'd I do? I did Streamlabs during the protest because I was under there. 4,000 watch hours is still a thing. Jason, I'm gonna have to check out your channel, especially if you're filming in Minneapolis. Sorry guys, I was staring off down the road to my left. I was trying to figure out if it's a trash bag or a chunk of snow. Thank you, Pamela, for putting the links up.
On a suspicious request to check for white male and it's 45 and 11 average male. Flashing reverse where was walking by fully and stared at the collar which was her vehicle. Flashing eastbound on 8th and Monthly.
So someone called in a person walking down the street staring at them. I don't quite get that. So someone stares at you while you're sitting in their car as they're walking down the road. I don't get that. Like, why would you call that in?
Last one, number. 116. I'm sorry, last one, I'm hearing static.
Yeah, I
get one more squad. This male is alleging that he was attacked with a knife by some male inside. Copy 316. Can you start that way?
that is a Karen call.
Come in.
And 327, are you code 4?
White male and it's 45 and 11 average
Code
male.
4 for now, just talking to the male outside. One numbers in the call. Yeah. Copy at 231.
Yeah.
Copy, coming from team at 231.
Fisherman in the box, are you in here? Did I miss you? Thanks for jumping on. So tomorrow is going to be pretty busy.
Suspicious. I've got the squad to assist 2613 Conway, in front of Cobblestone Apartments on a black sedan with tinted windows, sitting in front of the building. Vehicle is running unknown and occupied. Copy.
All right, guys.
Start to the suspicious. Copy, thank you. Possibly checking vehicles. It's a red two-door pickup with a topper. Unknown how many people are inside, but the driver's seat's occupied.
Yeah, I don't. There's. I mean.
Copy, it was effort 227.
That's affirmative.
227, copy.
227 Norris, thank you at 233.
Well, guys, I am going to sign off for the night. I'm tired. I got to get I'm gonna get some sleep before we have a busy day tomorrow. It's gonna be pretty warm. I think that I think that we're gonna have a lot. I think it's gonna be a busy night tomorrow. I mean, I always hope it's not. I actually want the you know, the nights where there's not a whole lot going on. But yeah, so tomorrow you know, I don't know about Minneapolis. We might poke over into Minneapolis. It all just depends on how it goes. I know I don't know I mean, I don't know the cities super well anyway, but we might poke over to Minneapolis. It depends on what's going on. You know, we go to multiple other areas, other counties, depends on like police chases. We've been up to Anoka, we've been Dakota, Hennepin, so you know, we do go to other areas other than St. Paul. It's just St. Paul seems to be pretty busy and it's pretty condensed, so it's easier to go from call to call. Bloomington, Edina, and Richfield we can do because I can hear them. So the only cities I can hear in Hennepin County is Edina, Richfield, Bloomington, and Minneapolis for now. Hopefully, if we get a new sheriff elected, I know Jai, I think, is the only one that's talking about making the channels unencrypted or getting a different patch channel put up, so we can hear calls that come out. But we can hear Edina, Bloomington, and Richfield. It's just, it's pretty sporadic. And I've tried to get in touch with chiefs. Like I'll try and meet with the chief or PIO or something before I head to their cities, so they kind of know my truck. They can let the officers know. So if they see me, kind of like I've been doing with St. Paul, so they don't worry about who I am or, you know, worry about my truck, or, you know, they're like, oh, they just know it's the guy out there filming, and we don't have a negative encounter. But you know, that's not why I'm out here. I really honestly never want to have encounters with law enforcement unless they're coming over and saying hi, or yeah, Jason, if you want to meet up with me and we'll go out and we'll go film in Minneapolis, I'm not opposed to that. And then it helps kind of boost your channel, I think, too, a little bit, that people can see. Yeah, it's always about safety first. You know, and everybody has their own way. So, you know, not everyone interacts with law enforcement like I do. Everyone has different approaches. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. I appreciate everyone for being here tonight, and be ready for tomorrow. I think we're gonna start between around a little after 8 o'clock. So But I don't know about Bloomington and Richfield tomorrow. We'll see. We'll just see what happens. We'll see how it goes tomorrow in St. Paul.
East 2247 Upper Afton Road. Caller reporting a dark blue sedan occupied by at least two juvenile male tried to get into a neighbor's trunk and then left southbound. Information on 239.
That's Ramsey County. Well, good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. You guys have a great night. Appreciate you being here. And look forward to seeing you guys, I guess technically later today for you, those of you in Central and Eastern and Mountain Time. Good night, all. Jason with Minnesota News Now out.